Okay, now for the other end of the cord, what I'm going to do is so we went from a very easy situation to a pretty complicated situation. Hello and welcome to the channel. So I was getting ready to do some edging around sidewalks, just in the yard in general. Put quite a bit of fuel in the tank. The cord broke, as you see, and it was fraying for the last probably 3 times that I used it, but I didn't think it was that serious. I just thought it was the outer part of the cord. But yeah, I pulled on it 3 times after priming it, and it just snapped. The rest of it went inside the recoil assembly here of the starter. So I'm going to take these 3 nuts off. I already loosened one up. I just used a little crescent wrench that I had. I'm not sure of the probably like 10 millimeter, I'm guessing. So anyway, I'm going to get these 2 off, and then we'll check and see what's happening there. Great. Yeah, I really don't want to get my tool out. Alright, this one's going to be tough. May have to go get my socket wrench, and of course I will, just for this one, because that thing is snug on there. So yeah, I'm going to have to dig into the old tool bench, so I'll be back. Alright, so yeah, it is a 10 millimeter. So this is a yard machine edger. It's got the 9-inch dual tip blade, 6 positions, 144 cc. It's really been a pretty good edger. Haven't had any trouble with it. Always starts about 3 pulls, you know, made by MTD. All right, one more nut here. Let's see what we've got. So this is going to be new to me. I've never replaced this. Let's get over here. All right, there's our cord. It's still wound. So you don't want to really remove this if you can help it, because you've got the spring already set, and you definitely don't want that thing to come out of its seat, because it would be hard to get back in. So I am going to have to lift it up to get it out enough to work with the cord. So I guess we will loosen this. Alright, so this one's 10 millimeter. Close to it. Get it. Nope. Greased up. It's hard to turn. Okay, we want to watch what we've got. Take a picture if you're not sure where these little pawls are going to go. We've got our spring and then the cover with the bolt. Drops in right here and right here. That's where the holes should line up at. Alright, so yeah, spring. Let's put everything. It's kind of greased. Might want to put a little bit of Vaseline or some grease on it afterwards, on the spring anyway. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna, yeah, that's how the pawls go. Alright, so got some grease there. Alright, so I disengaged it. Alright, so I'm going to work with this without trying to move that spring very much. Look at that string cord. So if you've ever wondered how to lube these springs, it looks like they put some just some kind of bearing grease, you know, right around here, right at the kind of the shaft part of it. I'll have to make sure that this fits right in here. But for now, let's get this string. I'm sure I'll drop these pawls once or twice because they're just kind of hanging in there. They don't really snap in place. They just kind of lay in place. All right, so yeah, we got to get this string out. Check that out. Oh, that's pretty long too. Okay, I'm gonna see what I've got on hand to replace this. That's where we'll be putting our knot through there. That's the I guess the part number right there. Oh, so here's what I have. I don't know if it's going to work, but I got 2 grips. I've got a string. I don't know how long it is. Doesn't look, maybe it's long enough. Alright, so there's the old string, there's the new string or cord, full cord, and it's about the same length as the old one, so that's kind of what we want. Yeah, it's just about the exact same because, you know, it broke. I don't know, maybe a little bit shorter. It probably went all the way up to there, but I think it'll be okay. We're going to go ahead and insert one end into the grip, and then we'll insert the other end to that plastic recoil part. I'm going to go ahead and try to use the same grip that came off of the edger. Something like that'll be sufficient, I think. The more you pull on it, the smaller it's going to get. Alright, so we could pull it all the way through, but it's so frayed down there that it'd just be easier to go ahead and cut it here. Okay, and there goes a pawl. Alright. Okay, now for the other end of the cord, what I'm going to do is, all right, so what happened was I had this engaged a little bit. I was taking it out to show you, and when you take it out, don't let it be engaged. In other words, if there's any resistance to it, don't pull it. So anyway, that's what happened. So we went from a very easy situation to a pretty complicated situation. At the end of it here, it goes in place like right there, and we have to wind this thing inside here, and it is a pretty heavy gauge spring, so definitely going to be time consuming. Wear glasses, safety glasses, and probably gloves. This is greased really well, so don't think it's really going to cut me. But if this thing comes unspiraling out here, or spiraling out, I should say, it could very well hurt me, so I want to be careful. All right, hopefully we're going to be okay. So I lost both my paws, but yeah, what I'm going to do is line up where the cord is going to go, and that will be right here, the outer cover part, and that will be right here for this part. So all right, now we've got the knot in place. Let's go ahead and wind this. This will be going clockwise. String is just following. Okay, once we've got it all the way wound, drop it in place and try to get it to catch. All right, so now, when we pull it, you can see it's going to come back. So let's go ahead and put this part on. So we'll put our paws in place. There's little springs underneath the paws, so make sure that they don't ever fall out. That's how these go in, just like that. All right, so we got the spring and then we got the cover. And then the bolt follows up. Okay, just tightening the bolt. And that is not lined up right. Loosen it. Okay, so yeah, the little lip right there has to be behind the pawl. So see how they fly out. Okay. All right, so I'm going to tighten it too tight, just about like that right there. All right, let's put it back on the edger now. Alright, so the pawls have to be inside to put this on. So I got a little bit of slack there. I could pull a little bit of that cord out. All right, so yeah, you can see I have some slack here. What I could do is pull this out, take the spark plug boot off, pull it out a little bit, and I could put a screwdriver in the ribs right here. I'm going to have to start edging, so I'm not going to bother with that. And just tie the knot like right here and drop it on down there, and then when I pull the screwdriver out, it will, it'll fly up there and it'll come all the way up. So I may do that later, but for now I think we're good, and I'm going to go ahead and start edging before it gets dark here. Thanks for watching. I was able to do some edging, so we're going to go ahead and bring this up some. So just pulling about right. Let's try right there. We'll go ahead and cut it off. Cut it off right here. All right. What am I doing? Come on, get through there. My camera died, so I wanted to show you. We're almost finished with the video. I was getting ready to let this go. I think it stopped, died out. But yeah, that's all I did was just pulled from where we had the slack at, just pulled it back, locked it into the fins here with the screwdriver. So I could comfortably tie the knot, even though it didn't look too comfortable. It wasn't that comfortable. Pull enough out. You don't want to pull too much, or you won't have enough to actually start it. I think it was about 6 inches I needed, and worked pretty well. Went ahead and restarted it. I'm not going to do it now because we're in the basement, closed door. But yeah, everything's good now. So thanks for watching the video. Hope it's been helpful. Until next time, good luck and take care.